Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Joe and Al Play Rimworld.
I'm Joe.
I am Al, and we have come fresh off the heels of our previous series, which was a Dwarf Fortress focused Let's Play that ran for, I guess, a total of 100 episodes. We did 50 episodes of Fort Mode and 50 episodes of Adventure Mode. Here we are in Rimworld, which we are not experts on.
No.
We've played some of it.
We're going to be learning a lot.
Yeah, so we will be hopefully teaching and learning at the same time. We are not complete noobs, so if you're watching this as a hop-on, this will hopefully teach you some things. And I always pick Crash Landed.
I've always picked Crash Landed too. We should probably start with the basics.
I was complaining earlier about the lack of people that you have in Crash Landed, and Lost Tribe gives you 5.
Yeah, but you have less tech, I think?
Yes. And you start very poor. So,
we're
going to go with Crash Landed. There will inevitably be deaths. We're not going to be... I don't think we're going to get attached to one fort to start off with and try to keep it going forever.
Don't try and predict that.
You're right.
You don't know.
Okay.
So this is an interesting aspect of Rimworld in my mind. You have the different storytellers you can choose, basically, and that sort of decides what the game's going to throw at you.
Right. This guy is Trevor from GTA.
Complete chaos, yes.
But if he was also the Joker at the same time? And had a robot hand. Well, I guess that would make sense for the Joker. He got it chopped off by evil, weird Batman. Oh, Zenyatta? Okay. This lady, I don't like her.
I do.
She can float the sphere around all she wants. She's not making me think she's any cool. Phoebe Chillax is my favorite.
All right. A lot of time between disasters. We were at high difficulty. She'll hit as hard as anyone.
Well, look at this. She's very nice with animals.
And then what level do you choose?
Just very cool goggles. You know what? I'm going to be 100% honest. I've been on Peaceful a lot.
I've done Base Builder. That's as high as I've gone.
I'm going to start out on Peaceful.
Right.
There are still plenty of challenges to be seen. And as we feel much more confident, we will...
I like that.
We will level up. You like Housewife? I was going to change it to something super rad, but you know what? Now that I think about it, Housewife is a pretty difficult profession.
Utterly random, too.
So let's... I'm going to leave everything on normal. I don't want
to
high or
clarify,
low temperatures.
What you type in there isn't, let's decide, it's not like this is going to be a housewifey type of game. It just uses the random string of characters to generate the world.
It is always a word, though, that I've seen.
It always gives you a word. I'm pretty sure you can type in gibberish.
We're going to generate.
That's fine, yes. Do that.
Generate this world, come on! Do they always... we always get the same picture of the world in Rimworld. I kind of wish that they would do a Kerbal thing where it was changed it up a little bit, and you got,
I'm
different
not sure
cool
what
sci-fi
the developers of this are our... Yeah.
What now?
Well, I'm not sure how big the team is. I guess Kerbal is a pretty small team, although they just got bought. I also wanted to say that, if you're wondering, we are actually recording separately. Not separately, in separate rooms.
Separate states. We're nowhere near each other.
Al is controlling the game. I'm on Google with backup, and I'm watching, obviously. This is how we do. For those who are new,
let's see, this is flats.
Interesting. I've never gone into this much.
Looking for... How do you pick where you're going, then?
I just go. I just go. I just want to get to the game, usually. I've never looked at this that much.
Oh, yeah. I like to look at where I'm going. I like to have a water source.
A river? I never even noticed if water mattered.
I guess maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I've never seen them go drink. That's a good point. I just always felt like it would be good to be by a river as a civilization.
That makes sense.
We have trees here, which is important to me. Yes. Temperate forest. The average temperatures aren't too bad, although I don't know a lot about Celsius. This is below freezing and kind of mild, I think. So
you can change that to Fahrenheit.
I can?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that later. I've never gone into factions. Should we look that up? Or
sure. Well, click on it, see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
It just tells
these are factions that are already here. I don't think these are people I can be with. They will be potentially allies or enemies. We'll find out. Now, this is a fun part of the world. They give you get your 3 or 5 or 1, depending on what you're working on, people. And they have various
These people are terrible.
balances of skills. What?
I've seen a bad back and frail, drug addiction, and cataracts on your people.
Yeah, and she's a pyromaniac. She is very steadfast, though. She won't break down under stresses.
Great, but this is a bad group as far as I'm
incapable of firefighting and dumb labor. She won't pick anything up and haul it.
That's great.
So you can't tell them what you want, but you can click randomize. Her childhood is pyromaniac.
What?
She won't. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. I don't prefer to go with child pyromaniacs. Not incapable of anything. He is lazy, abrasive, and a pessimist.
Woo!
No, I do. By the way, really look for good people here. I will keep going until I find something. I mean, they're all flawed in some way.
Yeah.
Like incapable of cooking. Okay, I can probably handle that.
One cook is usually enough.
He's a careful shooter and a fast walker, though, so those are fine. And he has a torso and
he's got a scar.
Yeah, he does have a torso.
He does also have a torso. That's true.
Do we want to name this guy because we can't give him a name?
You can name him afterwards.
Oh, you want to wait?
But let's make one Joe and one Al for certain. Cataract.
Well, this is Johnson, so let's just have him be Joe.
Are we going to keep this guy?
Yeah, this guy's good.
Do you randomize? Oh, person by person you randomize. I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to her. She's old.
Wimp, prostophobe.
It'll tell us what that is. Believes the human body is limited for a reason. To her, bionic body parts are unethical. I haven't gotten far enough to need bionic body parts, but I'm going to randomize again. Ooh. Incapable of caring, social, artistic, and firefighting.
Incapable of caring?
Well, she's autistic.
She's a human computer, and she was a test subject as a kid.
Yeah. The firefighting is what gives me pause.
Incapable of firefighting. Okay.
I do like. I mean, she had chemical interest, bloodlust. But that makes her very likely to start a social fight.
Yeah, no.
So,
all right.
Incapable of firefighting again.
God.
Another person who doesn't like prosthetics. Cult child. We're into a powerful cult which shunned advanced technology. Although he doesn't have that problem.
He does have an addiction to smoke leaf. He's a smoker.
That's fine.
Yep.
We'll rid him of that he's incapable of intellectual.
There's no mouse tooltip for that.
There's no tooltip. They're just like, nope, he can't do anything smart. Probably doesn't help with research.
Psychically sensitive? Look at that.
What?
Psychically sensitive, please? Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, and sometimes you get psychic waves that cause extra problems, so he'd be more likely to snap under that. But we'll go with him.
All right.
We'll have this be Al. Incapable of intellectual sounds like me.
Yep. Then Macy. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible all around. I'm not seeing anything here.
Wake-up addiction? Oh, that's... Okay, yeah. There's nothing... I'm trying to think. What's the positive here?
Frail, wimp, violent.
She's a machine collector. That's her adulthood. Loves taking machines apart.
Okay.
Night owl is, by the way, almost completely useless. They'll say, oh, they're a night owl, but they won't on their own get up and work at night. They'll just be mad because they're up during the day.
This guy looks pretty badass.
Hard worker, teetotaler, nervous. Maybe nervous. This should be me. Cow farmer, adulthood master chef, incapable of Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah. Who is this?
Want to make this one Tony?
Sure.
Tony's the other guy who works with us.
That's Tommy, but...
Did I say Tommy? We'll leave all their last names. And we'll start.
Boom. We crash land on our new world. By a river.
Yeah, we got to pick where we landed, but we couldn't land there safely. The three of you awaken your cryo sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later you land on this unknown Rimworld. As the pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive.
Yeah, I'll probably edit that out.
Okay. That's good.
There we are! Hooray!
Bonk. All right, so.
Wanted to mention also real quick that Al and I have not actually, I don't know if I mentioned this here in Dwarf Fortress, we have not played together. We've never seen each other's opening gambits or anything, so I'm kind of curious to see what Al does.
I don't remember if anybody said they had any particular skill with weapons. I'm going to give you the knife.
See, the problem here is, the last names are what you see.
That is a problem.
It's not a problem. You can just name them again.
We're going to unforbid as much of this as possible.
Okay, right off the bat, just click and drag a box.
That gives me that, Joe.
You got the college over the logs. Yes. Joe teaches Al
the
so
clicking
far.
and dragging of boxes. By the way, this is a game we're coming off of Dwarf Fortress. It uses this one uses much more mouse control.
Yes.
To the point where it kind of bugs me.
There's like tooltips and help and things too.
But the dragging of boxes is sort of not very uniform. Like you'd want to think, oh, maybe I could drag a box and tell it to chop down trees. Nah, you can't do that.
Well, you can.
Well,
if you're in the tree cutting menu.
Yeah, but I can just click on the tree and say, hey, chop that tree.
All right, but go to F2, is it?
Is it?
Nope, that's work. F1?
What do you want? What are you looking for? F1 is our working things.
Well, that's not what I wanted either.
Okay, well, this is our, if you're coming off of this from Dwarf Fortress, which we are, this is sort of the analog for dwarf therapists stuff. Much, much less involved.
But you can start to get a little more involved. You can switch priorities of things. You can obviously check and uncheck, but...
I didn't realize you could switch priorities.
Yeah, I forget how.
How do you do that?
You just did it? No, you just plant cutted. Oh, on the upper left, there's an X. It says main priorities. So
just like move it or whatever?
No, it's from 1 to... There we go.
Oh, I got you. I haven't done that before, but I'm going to leave them where they're at. I think that probably the game designers figured that out a pretty good balance.
Yeah, it's not going to break your base or anything.
So I'll leave those there. Now, another thing we want to do at the startup is set out some different zones and areas. We're going to have a dumping zone over here. Just go there. That's a good place. We're going to have a stockpile zone, which we'll just have as a general stockpile.
Yeah, to start with.
Right about here. And then, because things decay without a roof on them, we're going to do this number.
Never done that before. Very nice. Good tip.
And we are going to... There's a claim thing. We're going to try to claim this... I might be in the wrong menu here.
I don't think it's here. There's a claim? Whoa.
So we're going to make this our place now. We'll be like, that's ours.
Sweet.
Now, so a lot of times you'll spawn in on places like this that have stuff already built. And you can just use that claim thing to... I don't know how it makes a difference, really. Like, maybe it doesn't... You don't have to do that, and you can just build your beds in there and be fine. But it seems like that's kind of important. We're gonna... Put a torch lamp in here. So we're sort of meager with our areas. We got some beds set up to be built. I don't really need... I'm not doing tables and chairs right now.
I'm looking up how to... The quick things. F1 through 8 are... The tabs along the bottom? Yeah. But I don't know how to get directly into, say, structure or furniture of the architect tab. Architect tab is tab. Tabity tab,
yeah.
tab. I'm going to look that up.
Joe is correct. I'm going to deconstruct this wall, and we'll build a door through here, and that's where we're going to have, like, cooking and stuff. And I think I'm going to go ahead and unpause it, and I'm going to play it at 3 times fast forward to start with. Sometimes I'll slow it down, but I've found that the game moves pretty well.
Apparently, according to this year-old post, they do not have those in yet.
Don't have what in yet?
Those keyboard shortcuts. I'm checking around.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah, and I think the claim will do that thing where it makes go into town. Got my little torchlight there. That's nice. I'm going to go ahead and, before we get any much further, make a floor here as well. Still like that better than just building a wall around some open area.
Yeah, there's no...
Yep, you got to use the mouse.
There are options to set hotkeys, but people are saying even those are a little meager. Look at this. They're little worlds.
Yep.
Getting built. Okay, so this is way different than what I usually do. Already.
Okay, what do you
chopping
usually do?
trees?
Not yet. I'm going to do that poplar tree.
Trees. Okay,
now we can go ahead and put a whole orders thing here and just collect
B.
Out of them.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Now, the other thing we haven't done yet, and that's very important, is we need to make a growing zone.
Yes. I do a couple of these. I do a variety of smaller things.
Now, you can select this, and then it tells you what plant you're growing, and you can select them. I'm actually going to leave it on potatoes, because those are fine. Mm-hmm. And then I'll make another one over here. And I believe I'm going to do some corn there. Where are my corns at? There it is.
Where are my corns at? Stim, Pevs, and Baron.
Maybe, just for fun, I might go with some rice. I don't want to overdo it on the farming, though, to start off with.
I usually build a chunk of trees.
Well, we've got a lot of trees.
You do.
Now, granted, different trees take different amount of times to chop down.
And have different yields,
For instance, I was just in a teak wood area where there was teak wood, and those were a while. But I don't think poplar and oak are going to be a real bad time suck.
But also, you notice the different... that poplar tree you've clicked on is 90% grown. You can see that in the lower left.
Yes.
That depends that changes the yield too, and I think the chopping time. Okay, so you put what is that? A sun lamp? What's the torch called?
It's just a torch lamp.
Torch lamp. Ah, I always thought that was an electricity thing because it had the word lamp on it instead of just being called a torch. Good to know.
Yeah, that does not take electricity. We will build some electricity here relatively shortly, but for now...
Yeah, you do that a lot quicker than I realized, too. I definitely did not do a lot of electricity in a lot of early in my games.
We're going to build a butcher table.
Go murder something.
Yeah, when we get to that, and we'll do a fueled stove.
So it's Q and E to rotate it. Also, it tells you it doesn't have enough stuff in the
Thank you for mentioning that, Joe. I forgot to say.
In the stockpile, but that does not include just stuff that's on the ground. Like when you... So click on something to build anything. You moved off of the building.
Yeah, okay, so let's say here.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of steel.
Well, click on it and move it up to the... Oh, okay, go to the stonecutter's table. Sorry.
Okay.
There, see, there's 75 wood is in red.
Yeah.
But that only includes stuff in stockpiles. It does not have eyes on everything around you, I believe.
I am going to go ahead and put up a research station as well.
Have you done that outside? Ever?
The research table?
Yeah, and a couple other things, too.
I think I have, but they say they have a work penalty for them,
yes,
so
that's what I was getting
try
at.
not to.
Yep. If you build those outside, you have a 50% decrease.
I want to switch to my Rimworld button setup. See if that's the one. Nope.
Al has a fancy mouse.
Yeah, I have... So we can find steel over here. This is compacted steel. We can mine this and get... Oh, and we have some... Look at that. We just have some steel laying around as well.
Yeah, the crash spread stuff all over the place.
And sometimes you don't see it. It'll give you a warning, but then you might not notice the warning. It's a...
What warning?
It'll be like, beep, beep, something's fallen. And you're like, cool. And you accidentally click off of it, and you don't know where it fell.
The initial crash just spread stuff around, too, but it stays forbidden at first. There's a lot of food over there.
Yeah, we're going to need that. So food is pretty big deal. That's like number one concern.
As it turns out.
Yeah. People need that?
Can you cut that tree down that's in your stockpile? It's irritating me.
Fine.
Thank you. Where did Baron go? Where did I go?
He just ran away.
Oh.
He's fine. I'm going to go ahead and build... I think, you know what? I'll start with the generator. Where's my powers at? We're going to go with the fuel generator. Those are relatively simple.
Mm-hmm.
I will supplement with a... I'll just go ahead and build the other stuff too. Why not? Nope. Right. So we're going to build a refrigerator here. I'm going to deconstruct
I think you could just throw a
wall.
door on there if you wanted to, if that was your goal.
What, to just put a door in the wall?
Yeah, cancel that actually. Let's see.
Let's try that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, okay, cool. Yep. And then we're going to build, under the temperature menu, build one of these cooler things, and we want to point the cool end in here. And that'll all take some time to build.
Yeah.
We can tell people to say, like this guy, to prioritize working on the fuel generator.
Did not know that.
That's a right click after you've left clicked on your character.
Okay.
So you can micromanage. For instance, now this person, I'm going to be like, hey, put some fuel in there.
Very nice.
Go grab some of these logs.
It took me a while to figure out how to fuel the stupid thing.
Now this we want to set, because now we leave it right now, but we want to drop the... So currently it's aiming for 21 degrees Celsius, which is not that cold. We want it to be freezing.
If it's below freezing, your food does not spoil.
Drop it down. I guess we can go up a little bit. Look at these little plus and minus. And we'll be good.
Is that powered?
It should be.
How close to the generator do you have to be? I guess is what I'm wondering.
Okay, so I don't know how to see the grid, but I mean, with that like on its own. But for instance, I can build one of these doodads, and it shows me. Okay, that's connected.
Okay, let me see.
I don't know exactly what the distance is, but it's about that far. Most of the stuff in our base would be okay. We can also build extra conduits for power. In fact, that's probably a good idea to do right now.
What are you doing?
Since you mentioned it, just go ahead and build a power conduit over this way.
Oh, then you can get into power switches and different... Woo!
I don't know if this area has a roof. I think it has a roof, actually. We're gonna just build a floor. I think that'll take care of everything. Make this a concrete floor. I don't know if we have enough stuff for concrete floor. I think we do. And there that goes. He's chopping the trees down. Just wanted to click in this area and see...
Well, defense is also a...
Yeah, now that's something I'm real bad at. I would love to hear what you have to say. It's dark. Doesn't say what the temp is.
Reddit thread about tips.
Now, in the tutorial, and I think it's under security, yeah, it talked about building sandbags.
Yes. And that's not to block people off. That's what I used to do. That's so your guys have cover to fire from, which is a big advantage. Apparently, yes. So the tips on Reddit are: double-click an item in your stockpile to select all of that item. Using draft mode, they found to be better than the hunt order, though I've never had problems with the hunt order. Bears will eat your cat. If you're digging a large space into a mountain, place a 1x1 wooden wall every 6 or so tiles to avoid a cave-in. Don't store batteries outside.
That is not something I did not think about. I've never had that happen before.
That is not something you did not think about?
Correct.
You should also get into bills real quick. If you have
That's a
anything
good
to do.
point. Okay, so now we have, for instance, our wooden butcher table and our fueled stove. So we can add a bill here. And this is something that took me a while to figure out.
This is one of the weirder methodologies.
We can do this, and I will put it on, do forever, because as soon as we have a butchered creature, dead creature, there's no point in not butchering it. And the other thing that I forgot to mention, I built my cooler here. So I know I'm going off the bills for a second, but we want to, if we're making a storage area for our food, we want to not allow other things. I mean, we are allowing all that. Not allowing any of these things, especially not corpses. Well, I guess corpses of animals?
That's
no human-like corpses.
Yes.
No mechanized corpses. That's fine. So we're allowing foods, all this stuff. I'm going to actually take kibble off because that's not important. That's interesting.
What?
Well, it lasts without refrigeration, so I'll take that off in case we make it. But mainly for raw food and meals.
And our chocolate. We have to make sure our chocolate is cooled.
Yeah, obviously. Chilled chocolate's delicious.
I agree.
You ever had chilled chocolate?
You're still letting You're still letting food get stored in the big stockpile, though.
I'm working on that, Joe.
You just had it up. You have to cut down this bush.
All right, storage. I did not. Yeah, I'm unchecking food here, except for kibble and pemmican, which we said. All right, that's out. Here they are planting our plants.
Yes. So it's night. There's a day-night cycle too, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not. They usually sleep on their own. I don't have to tell them to sleep.
No,
I
they
guess
will eventually.
They're very busy. I don't want them to overdo it.
I think they'll grab a task and then do it.
Somebody started moving a little bit of the food into the cooler, so that's cool. Literally.
You have a pet, by the way. Have you looked at your pet? You haven't even built him a bed yet, you heartless
is this
bastard.
The one?
No, that's a rat. The dog in the stockpile is your pet.
Oh, I can't. Well, we can fix
His
that.
name is
So we can slaughter him, but that'll make people sad, by the way. That's Yorkshire Terrier named Det.
His name is Det.
I'm actually going to put him on tame.
I actually do that often, too. So your characters skill up, which is one of the things I really like about this game.
You say that. I was really hoping that I would have some people skill up in cooking, and I had the one lady cooking for a while. I had on, but we'll go back to this, by the way, do forever. Well, you know what? Let's see if I have anybody who's good enough at cooking to do a fine meal. Oh, I do. How good are you people? Lavish? I have a good cook.
It'll say not to do that if you... Yeah, we have an expert cook, remember?
I didn't realize. I didn't forget that.
You didn't forget that?
Yes. No, I didn't remember, Joe. That's what I'm saying.
Well, have you learned about the flames next to their numbers?
I did not. No.
Okay, pick a guy, any guy. But FYI, comma period moves between your colonists.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
That might be a good thing to put on my keyboard hotkey shortcuts.
Go into character. Whelp. There are their skills.
Right.
If they've got a flame next to it, that means they learn that better.
Cool.
And they can. I think they experience joy doing it too. So
he's toggled on for that?
He has to be. He's our
that's
only
Stin.
guy.
So we'll leave. And in fact, he's listed as a chef.
That's what I said.
That's his main deal. I love how he's out here. We're kind of imagining a sort of Gordon Ramsay type out, like making contact with the land.
Food to table. Good lord. Farm to table concept.
Exactly. Only this guy, like, he's been on television, but he's sort of grown sick of it. And now he's ventured out into the wilds of space.
No, he didn't mean to crash land on this planet.
No, but he was definitely. I think he was still on the way to somewhere cool.
Yeah, he was on the way to
he's here
record
and
a
now he's
program.
happy, right? He's still doing his dream.
No, he's
That's
completely
what my
lost
vision of it is.
touch with reality, and he's actually pretending he's on a show now to just keep it together.
Okay. A little heal root. Let's grab that.
I've not tinkered with that yet, but I have seen it.
I don't know for sure what that does for me, Joe.
Pretty sure it lets you make healing stuff.
I don't know how to craft it. How difficult that is. Gonna hunt some turtle.
Very nice. So your hunter, everyone has the weapons you assign at the beginning with right click, and then
yes,
if some person is assigned to hunt, they will
need
just
research
go after...
project. I forgot to sign that. That's something that we start off with at the beginning.
Whoa,
click on this tab.
What was that?
Well, I'll look at it in a second, Joe. What do we want to research?
So we have.
Oh, we are still moving.
Yes. Spacebar pauses. The green ones we have. Yes.
Yes, we do.
Okay. I have no idea. This I have not gotten.
This takes a while to do, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even got one of these.
Let's go with, that's not very many. Let's just research that. That's 400 research. I've gotten like halfway up a 700 one.
Woo!
So let's try this passive cooler. Now, what was our one count idle? There was, that
Some
didn't
weird
say what
menu
it was.
popped up. I don't know. You hit something to try and get to the research, and
usually on the right here gives us our problems. Like this guy is
colonist. Pevs.
wandering
I forget
around.
Who's who already. Because Pevs doesn't have anything to do. He won't handle. He won't construct. He will do those things. You don't have him toggled on though.
I'm gonna put everybody on. Yeah, I'll put him on mining and growing. Oh, you know what? I'll put him on hunting and take him off of growing.
Yes.
Everybody needs to be on flick duty.
I don't understand why that doesn't start.
And everybody's on doctor.
You can see the little flames here too, FYI. Just so you don't have to keep clicking.
You can hover over them. I didn't see the. Well, I didn't know. Maybe I didn't have a character with flames. I've looked into that and I didn't see the flame, but it did tell me like, oh, he's at 5.
Right there.
Okay, here's a visitor.
You can see them.
I believe you, Joe. I'm just saying I hadn't seen it before.
Well, it's there. It was on the screen. This is Hedgehog the Hedgehog.
I didn't see it. Hedgehog tender.
I'm asking you to open it up again so I can point it out.
Fine.
They're tiny and they're gray and they're in the lower right of the squares. You can see that guy has 2 flames on cook.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Joe teaches Al.
Thank you.
2 points.
Now we have this visitor.
Is it a visitor or a fighter?
No, it's a visitor.
Okay.
Listed as blue. She's not going to give us any trouble. I don't know what we can do with her.
Listed as blue?
Yeah, her envelope popped up as blue.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, she's not hostile.
Where did the envelope pop up?
On the right here. There's a little announcement things.
Oh, okay. Al doesn't like to teach.
I will make more note of them next time one happens.
You can trade with her.
How?
So select a colonist. Oh, is that wolf going to be a problem?
I don't know. Maybe. He's
Right,
not
slow down the game. This is
right
getting
now.
a little... Oh, it's just fat go or... Oh, what are these? Are these yours?
No.
Interesting.
A lot of times you'll just spawn in their structure. They're there already.
Yeah, I know, but those are pretty good structures to just have laying around.
Yep.
All right, so pick a colonist and go find Hedgehog the Hedgehog.
Looking for her. Where did she go? It's not a great that I've been able to see search function.
There's got to be a better way to do this. There she is.
There she is.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
right, yeah, because it has her name.
And
right click on her. No?
Shot by Pevs. She's not... she's not friendly. I don't... Oh, no, Pevs, that's telling you Pevs cannot hit the target. Are you right-clicking?
Yeah.
Are you clicking? Try just regular clicking. All right, I don't know. I've been able to trade by having one colonist selected and then right-clicking with people.
Maybe he doesn't trade?
Yes. Everything I'm seeing makes me think this person's attacking you, but...
She hasn't attacked anybody, though.
All right. Let's see what she does.
She's just wandering around.
Yeah.
Leaving us to our business.
You are right. This is also one of the things that is odd. They will just sort of wander into your home and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And just stare
and
at
you
you.
Can't lock the door, but I mean, you can lock the door, but then nobody can get in.
Yeah, and they'll stare at you while you sleep.
No, I'm sorry, you can't. You can just hold it open. You can forbid it. Colonist, not forbidden. So yeah, you could just...
So she
even
just
that
picked
doesn't
up
help.
some rocks. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. You can try and capture her. Oh, they're leaving.
Yeah. No relationships. She's just on her own.
There's got to be more you can do there. I don't know how. I'm going to look that up.
Well, that's something that we rely on our lovely listeners for. We're going to have to give our faction a name, Joe. What should it be called?
Buttsville.
All right. And give the community a name. No, okay. Well, the community's Buttsville.
Okay.
Sorry. And then the faction is just the butts of Buttsville. He's Buddington, Buddy.
A lot of people suggest you
can
trap visitors and then kill them.
His son is Buddington, Buddy, but the third.
I don't know what you're singing.
His wife, or his father is Buddington, Buddy, but the first. Or so I have heard.
Interesting. That's 2 years old, though. Let's see if any
His
updates.
wife is Mudweena.
Are you listening?
But I am now.
You can trap them and take their stuff. They have no defined purpose. They're just there roaming about. You can ignore them if you want. You can attack them. If you knock them out, you can sometimes rehabilitate them and lure them into your... or bring them into your faction. You can... Okay, this one guy on Reddit has an insane plan for his people. You can make a nice little room that is cool to 21 degrees Celsius and has a nice big table with 8 chairs around it. When they get hungry, they will pull out their picnic basket and sit at the table. Now that they are busy eating, you can accidentally lock the door to coincide with your accidental cooler malfunction. Now that they have found an unfortunate loss of life, you can collect their belongings for safe storage. Bonus points for making them into hats.
You can't just kill the person? That seems kind of...
They might run away.
Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to order some more chopping. Make sure we don't run out of wood, because a lot of our stuff runs on wood currently.
True.
Here's Stin working on...
What do we do? Carpeting
research.
or something? How
What?
happy are your people? Working on
It's
passive
only 4
cooler.
into 1,000. Well, there's no pop-ups up here, over here, so pretty happy, I would
know.
say. We'll go into needs. She has very low expectations.
That helps.
And she has new colony optimism, which I'm
That
sure
also
will
helps.
go away.
She's just feeling
She
good.
is
She's...
uncomfortable, 8 without table, and we can fix that.
Yes. Table's easy enough.
Let's go under furniture. Let's build a no, that's not okay. That's not the kind of table we want. Where can we put a table? That's right in front of the door. They won't like it. Well, I guess they'd be okay with it outside.
I've done this before plenty of times. To hell with them. Eventually you can build walls. You do want that.
Oh, Q and E, right. We can also designate a roof area
Oh, yeah.
over the table. So they're not eating like in the rain or whatever.
Whatever,
It's kind of like a porch, I like to think of it, or maybe a tent of some kind.
Yeah, porches have floors. We can throw a floor down there, too.
I can. Yeah, I will, actually. We also should put down some
Yes.
sources of joy. Possibly maybe a chess table over here. So we do have that.
Do they need chairs for the chess
I think
table?
we need chairs. I think we
Yeah.
do.
Or a billiard table.
Even on our outside area, we don't have room for the billiard table. I can't tell which... I think this chair is facing the wrong way.
Yes.
Let's get that back up and try again. There we go.
Okay. Moving right along.
Everybody sleeping.
Is the refrigerator cold? Is your refrigerator running?
It seems to be...
Well,
we've got the blue area over here.
Click on a piece of food and it'll tell you if it's frozen, won't spoil. Rat meat.
Usually I can see
Where'd you get
what the
rat meat?
temperature is somehow, but I forget how I do that.
You mouse over it and it's in the lower right.
Ah, so it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you get rat meat? I miss you hunting a rat.
I just clicked on a rack and hunted it. I'll do that right here now with this, actually.
And, oh. Womp, 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 womp.
And I'm going to try to tame this squirrel.
Yes.
Oh, apparently 99% of the animals you click, they're like, could attack you.
That's because you're hunting the squirrel.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
Oh, well.
That's what the big story
it.
It's fine.
You get some of this compacted steel. Similar to, let's try to tame this one. N.
There you go.
0.3%
chance of... Hares may attack upon a failed taming attempt. 0.3% chance. There he goes. So you killed that squirrel.
Right, and then this guy's going to come and butcher. And we've got our leather just sitting around.
Yes.
I don't know if there are storage containers in this, similar to Dwarf Fortress. I haven't found them yet.
There's shelves.
Where?
On the right.
Oh, over here.
Oh, a plant pot. I don't know if that does stuff, though. I don't know if that's decorative or if...
Let's see. Plant decorative flowers here to improve the mood of people nearby. Well, we can do that.
What's the shelf say?
The shelf says, items stored in this will not deteriorate, even if outside. Let's build another one, I guess. Boink. Where are we at on time, Joe?
About 40 minutes.
Okay. So this is... I'm pretty happy with this opening gambit so far.
Pretty well. So far, yes.
I don't have a lot of research going on.
You have random piles of leather everywhere, which I don't entirely understand.
Tailor. Let's go ahead and open up an electric tailor bench. And then maybe they'll use some of that leather.
Alpaca hide, squirrel sin,
It might be listed under a food thing somehow.
Yeah, let's figure that out. Raw resources, I would think.
No.
Nope.
Manufactured?
You have all of everything except chunks and corpses.
Under corpses, is it?
Oh,
It's just corpses. It's not any corpse byproducts. Items, body parts.
Whoa. That's not an artificial body part.
A lot of stuff there. Let's just not worry about that. We have cargo pods. We'll click on them and jump to location. All kinds of good stuff right here we can get.
Whoa. Agave fruit.
Agave fruit, yeah.
Hot damn.
We got some steel slag chunks as well.
And
down here we have this herd of ibex rams. We'll go ahead and hunt them. I don't see any boomalopes here, but for people who are confused by the name, when you kill them, they go boom.
Oh, really? I've never killed a boomalope.
Yeah, don't. It doesn't help you very much. I'm sure there is some value to it, but I haven't figured it out yet. Like, you can't get meat from them. Maybe if you tamed them and slaughtered them, they wouldn't. But then people would be sad because your pets.
I think you can have livestock.
Spacecraft.
Whoa.
Okay. Military engineer named Marcus. This guy calls out to you from nearby. He is being chased by the tribespeople from the Orange Raven Boater. He begs for safety, but be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight off the tribespeople on his tail. This is a good way to get killed.
How many tribespeople are coming? We don't know, huh? Biologically, he is 46 years old.
Yeah. But he's young at heart, Joe.
Yes.
He's like 3.
Yes, at heart.
In his soul.
He's basically an infant.
You know what? We're coming up on the end of our time.
Yeah.
Let's potentially have a bang. Okay, here he comes. He's naked, I believe.
That him?
Yeah.
Male colonist of butts. Oh yeah, because he's already one of us now. So we gotta make him some clothes, I guess, if we can survive.
We're gonna recruit everybody. That's by clicking on them and hitting R. And we're gonna send them over this way. Where's the raid at? Nope. Jump to location. Sorry, we want to go here, guys.
Well, now I think you can click and drag along the top and select everyone.
Oh, you can?
I think so.
Oh, boom. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's a very helpful tip, Joe.
Thank you. You also can go slower so you can control what on earth is happening.
We're going to click attack. That's a good point, too.
So you got your knifeman coming in first.
That's you. You're
fine.
Hey!
Stab, stab, stab. I got a hit in. Yes. Yes.
Kill him.
Suck it.
Or her. Where's everybody else at?
They don't know. He's out of range. We've had him melee attacking.
Well, I'm just gonna send him over there so he will melee attack. Oh!
Boom!
Alright.
Now.
Well, we got him, and I don't think we got damaged pretty bad.
You can capture him.
We can capture?
Yes, you have to build a bed in a room, isolated, and that's it.
How long will she be out of commission?
I don't know. You want to definitely strip her.
Okay.
I mean, don't. This is your.
This
is your
is weird
gambit
when
from,
I do it in D&D, Joe. I'm like, I take all his clothes off, and you're like, what?
You know,
you're like, oh yeah, you want to take all our clothes off.
These pre-built rooms, not here, the ruins that are around. A lot of those are.
That's a good idea.
Done.
That one's not even a room. Where's here we go. I like that. Okay.
A bed in there and a door, and you can.
And then do I have to designate it as a prisoner zone?
No, you have to designate the bed as a prisoner bed.
Oh, all right, I got you. Furniture. Be on a crappy bed. Just put it right in the middle here.
Blomp. Terrible aesthetics.
Yep. All right, we're gonna capture.
You have to build the
no
bed first.
reachable, unreserved. All right. Well, then I'm gonna have who's close to that. I'm gonna designate to go over there and take care of what I just
spastic. Oh my god.
Oh, I have to. By the way, make sure you unrecruit after prioritize working on wooden bed, and you are also unrecruit. Prioritize. Ah, you're not assigned to construction. Okay, unrecruit you.
See what Kanukata can do. Kanukatut.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe he can do it. No, Stin, I want you working on the bed. Oh, he's already doing it. Okay, I don't know why Stin was doing the one and
faster.
Can I put it on 3 now? Oh wait, no, we're still in combat?
Yeah, but someone's still... Well, they're gone. Oh, no, they're there. Nope. No, there they are. But Baron's still drafted.
Ah. No, she's not.
I thought someone was still drafted. I guess because they're still on screen, they're still... I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, it's available now.
Stop. Are they done?
Are they?
I don't know. You're just letting it roll while you watch the person sleep.
I'm trying to get him over here.
Go, stop.
Okay. I did stop.
No, go to the bed. Go to the bed.
Oh, right. Yes, that's a good point.
Click. Clickety-click.
All right, 4 prisoners.
Boom. Now go to the person and designate her to be captured. Yes.
I'm going to have Baron get... Well,
Baron needs rest. Look, Baron's injured.
Yeah.
He's going home to rest.
You're right. Here's this person. Capture Sam the sniper.
Who had a spear?
Yeah, well, also, I guess I'm going to... You forced to wear this travel wear cloth. Because you're naked.
Did you just stripped her naked and then left it on the ground?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, the spear was forbidden. I'm going to equip him with a spear. The sniper spear.
Good stuff. I think we're going to have to leave off there.
I want to see, well...
Okay, wait, we can march her into prison and then...
There he goes. He's got her. He's thrown her over his shoulder. I think it's a her. Are we the evil empire here?
I don't know.
Taking the poor tribespeople's spears and
well, they did attack us. That was not cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stupid rebels. They're the ones that came and flew their X-Wings towards our big spaceship.
Critical alert, severe illness.
We hadn't blown up their planet yet.
Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Colonist needs treatment. Need colonist beds. A lot going on. You got this guy sleeping in the refrigerator.
Yeah, we got to build some beds. That'll be next time, Joe.
Look at that. He's sleeping in the fridge.
Really hope you guys like this.
Why is he sleeping in the fridge?
I don't know.
That's bizarre.
Because it's cool in there?
I guess. Is it hot in the other places?
Potentially. Let's see. It's 23 degrees Celsius. I think that's kind of high. I can't tell. And so we close. Trying to figure out how to turn...
73 degrees in there. That's not bad.
That is actually not bad. Over here, it's 23. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this video, click that like. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to start that over, Joe. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like the video, click the like button. If you didn't, I guess do the other thing. Leave a comment if you have seen things that we could improve on. Obviously, we are very early in our understanding of this game. We have a basic grasp on how to accomplish some things, but we are not experts by any stretch of the imagination, and hopefully we will learn with you guys and from you.
No learning. This is it.
No learning. This is it. This is the last episode. Sorry, guys. Episode 1. Man, I'm going to miss it, Joe. I didn't think I would get this emotional.
No, we're going to keep playing. We're just not going to learn anything. We're just going to make the same exact mistakes over and over again.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye, all.
Yeah, look how tiny he is.
He's like one of those little proto horses.
You're so skinny.
What do they call those?
Proto horses.
Okay.
Ponies? Ponies.
Starts with an A. There's like a really fancy scientific name for him.
A small horse?
Yep. No, that was it. Why couldn't I think of that, Joe?
I don't know. Sometimes these things, can slip
That's why we keep Joe around.
Yep.